We're going to begin from seated position. Remember, sitting position. It's important to be comfortable, to find opening on the hips and the pelvis. So if you need to use your blanket or your towel to sit on the edge of the blanket with the knees bent or with the legs straight in front of you, anyway, as long as you can keep the spine straight, and you can be if you can be at ease and relax from the shoulders down, lift them from the center of the heart. Let's close the eyes and guide the chin slightly tucked and towards the chest. You can keep your eyes closed but partially open. And begin to bring the attention towards the breath. Notice how the breath moves within the body. Be aware of those places where you can experience the movement of the breath, moving in and out. And gradually begin to modify the regular length of your breath as you begin to lengthen the inhalations and the exhalations, but do it in a way that it feels regular, long, at ease, soft, gentle, and relaxed. Slow down the breath to slow down the mind together. Guiding the elbows by your rib cage, slowly lift the spine from the heart again. And from here, slowly, gently rock the head from side to side. Imagine you're trying to touch your shoulder with the ear. Inhale through center and exhale, going to the opposite direction. Slowly moving the neck. Up and around, gently warming up the cervical spine. And then slowly return back through center from this neutral position with the chin parallel to the floor. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, rotate the head to the right. Inhale, return the head back through the center. Exhale, rotate the chin over to your left shoulder. At your own pace, at your own rhythm, linking the breath with the movement. Keep moving the neck and the head. One last round. Inhale, back through center. Now inhale, lift the chin up to the sky. As you exhale, rotate the chin and lower towards your right shoulder. Inhale, lift the chin all the way up, back through center. Exhale, rotate to the left and lower it down to your left shoulder. And inhale up through center. Exhale to the right and keep moving at your own pace. And gently return the head back through center. Now from here, reach with the right arm, place the right hand to your left ear, and let's lower the right ear to your right shoulder, and then gently release the left arm down towards the floor. Close your eyes and breathe. And the head returns back through center. Place the hand in the center of your head, and in between your right shoulder and sternum, we're going to lower the chin towards your right collarbone. Inhale through center, both hands to the back of the head, elbows in, upper spine long. Exhale, chin to your chest. Back through center, release the arms down. Now left arm goes to the side, flex the left elbow, place your left hand to your right ear. Inhale, right arms melt down towards the floor as you guide the left ear to your left shoulder. Find space on the side of the neck and just breathe here. Back through center, with the left hand to the back of the head. We're going to rotate now, chin towards your somewhere in between the left shoulder and chest. Exhale, chin to your left collarbone. Use your breath. And inhale, return back through center. And inhale, lift the chin up, down to the chest. Inhale, chin up and towards the chest. Inhale, chin up, towards the chest. And let's come to a neutral position. Now, with your palms, turn the palms so you have the thumbs places on the lower part or where the jaw meets here, and then place the rest of the fingers hugging the back of your skull. So you are going to place the thumb there and then slowly lifting, and it's kind of like traction, moving your head away from the rest of the spine, creating space in the cervical spine. Take a deep inhale and then slowly release the arms down, shoulders up, back and down. Let's lift the chin up, rotate the head to the right, to the chest, to the left and up. And just move gently. 2 or 3 rounds. And going to the opposite direction. And gently back through center. Bring the hands to the heart. Take a moment to reconnect with the breath. Feel the inhales and the exhales. And with the next inhale, open the chest, keep the elbows flexed into cactus arms, guide the elbows back, bring the hands together, interlace the fingers, round the spine, straighten the elbows, stretch in the back. Come into neutral spine, hands together, elbows in. Inhale, open into the cactus arms, opening the front of the chest. And as you exhale, bring the hands together, interlace the fingers, belly goes in, straighten the elbows, chin to your chest. Back to neutral spine, one more time, hands to heart center, Anjali Mudra. Inhale to open into cactus, guide the elbows back. Exhale, hands together, interlace the fingers, straighten the elbows, stretch in between the shoulder blades and the rib cage. And then bring the hands to heart center. Take a moment, reconnect with the breath. Now inhale and release the hands down towards the floor, shoulders up, back and down. With the next inhale, sweep the right arm up, and then with the left hand, grab from the right elbow to the back, and then we're going to flex the right elbow and straighten up. Flex the right elbow. Inhale, straighten, reach with the fingertips of your right hand to the ceiling. Flex and extend. Flex and extend. Now bring the arm out, turn the palms back and place the top of the hands or the front of the back into the lower back. Bring the right hand to the left side of your waist and interlace the fingers on that left side. Let's stretch the side of the neck one more time and the shoulder. Take a deep inhale and the right ear goes to the right shoulder. And try to soften and to release the right shoulder back and down. So it's not creeping up to your ear. You try to release and breathe here through the left side of your neck and your right shoulder. Inhale, head back through center, release, and bring both arms out and out. Exhale, lower the right hand down, and then we're going to now, with the right hand, grab the outside or from the back of your left elbow with your right hand. Take a deep inhale, flex the elbow. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, flex the elbow. Inhale, up. Exhale, flex and up. One more. Exhale, flex and reach. Now rotate the arms so the palm is facing back. Flex the elbow and wrap the right side of your waist with your left hand, and then interlace the fingers of your right hand with your left. And take a deep inhale and exhale. The right ear goes to the right shoulder. We're stretching now the left side of the neck and the left shoulder. Keep the breath flowing. Remember to drop the left shoulder down. And gently the head comes back through center. Release the hands, sweep the arms up and overhead, and then lower the hands towards the heart center. From here, float the hands up to the sky. Sweep the arms out and down towards the floor. Shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Mobilizing joints of the shoulders. Arms out and up. Hands together down to the chest. Inhale, hands together, up to the sky. Nice long spine. Arms out, down towards the floor. Shoulders forward, up, back, and down. One more time. Inhale, arms out and up. Hands together to the heart. Floating the palms together up to the sky. Open the chest, open the arms. Bring the hands towards the floor. Shoulders up, back, and down. Hands to the heart. Take a moment. Reconnect back with the breath. Now, Release the hands down. Take a look at your legs, the position where they are. Switch position. So if one was on top of the other one, now reverse the movement and just change and just give some reliefs in those hips. We're going to inhale, bring the arms overhead, nice long spine. As you exhale, lower the right hand down, extend the left arm over to your ear, and the spine goes to the right as you press with the left hip, back through center. Now lower the left hand down and extend and reach with the right arm over to your right ear. Inhale, return the spine back through center. Right hand goes down, and let's keep moving and swaying from side to side. Make sure your hips are rooting down towards the floor, and it's the spine from the waist up with the arms moving, coming into mobilization of the spine, rib cage. Just a little bit more. One more time to the left. And then slowly return back to center. Shoulders up, back, and down. Now bring the arms overhead. Keep the arms nice and long. From the waist up, twist to the right, and then lower the left hand down to your right knee, right arm behind you. Lift the chest and look over to right shoulder. Take a deep inhale and exhale, going into the opposite side, into twisting to the left. Look over to your left shoulder. Take a deep inhale, back through center. Bring the hands behind you and do the crossing of the legs. Let's move the legs and the hips and windshield wiper movement. Make sure your feet are wider than your hips and gently mobilize the hips, the legs. And let's bring the sole of the feet together with some space between the pelvis and the heels. Relax the hands, the elbows, and draw the chin to your chest. Stretch the spine, deep breath. And slowly return back to center. Guide the thighs and the legs together. Let's come to a tabletop position with the knees protected by your blanket or your towel. So in this case, we're going to come in tabletop position with wider, with the knees wider than your hips. So instead of having right under the hips, have them a little bit wider and keep the big toes touching. Wrist under the shoulders. I'm going to rock the hips to the heels and back through center. Towards the heels. Exhale. Back through center. Exhale, move the hips towards the heels, lengthen the spine, back through center. And we're going to move to the heels and then walk the hands to the left, placing the right hand on top of your left hand. Make sure your elbows and your forehead are melting down towards the floor. This is a lateral stretch of the torso. Stretching the intercostal muscles on the right side of your rib cage. And moving, lifting the chest slightly off the mat, moving the arms to the right, left hand on top of your right hand, elbows down, forehead towards the floor. And slowly back to center. From here, let's move to table. Now place the knees under the hips. Wrist under the shoulders and move the hips back and forth. So now the knees are wide as your hips. Back and forth. Back and forth. And back through center. Now place the weight on your left hand and with the right arm open and twist to the right. Look up to your right hand and exhale. Right arm goes under your left arm, twisting, releasing the right shoulder, right elbow down. And if it feels right for you, wrap your left arm behind your back or keep the elbow and the forearm down towards the floor. Just make sure you are stretching the side of the neck, the outside of your shoulder, as you're gently twisting the spine. And lower the left hand down and do the twist. Let's come to tabletop position. From here, place the weight on your left hand. In your right hand. Inhale, open and twist to the left. And exhale, left arm goes under your right arm. Left shoulder, left ear down, wrapping the arm down the back or not. Breathe through your nose. Long, deep inhales and exhales. Inhale and bring the arm up. Lower the right hand down and do the twist. Come back to tabletop and let's all move to child's pose, making sure your forehead is on the floor or on a block. And slowly, let's all come back to tabletop position. So let's now work on walking the left hand forward and then the right hand. So instead of having the wrist under the shoulders, we're walking the hands few inches in front. We're moving the hips back and then we release the elbows and the forearm down towards the floor into puppy pose. Find the lengthening of the spine. Also the stretch of the arms, the armpit, the upper spine. And then slowly lift the chest, lift the elbows, place the right hand on the right shoulder, left hand under your left shoulder. Lower the right elbow and then the left elbow, make sure they're under the shoulders, interlacing the fingers, and we're going to move into dolphin pose. Tuck the toes under. Press, lift the chest, crown of the head towards the floor, heels towards the mat. Breathe through this. Work on strengthening those shoulders, triceps. Relax your neck. Lower the heels towards the floor to stretch the back line of the legs. Take a deep inhale, knees down, top of the feet flat. Place the hands on the floor, pick up the elbows, walk the hands under the shoulders and move the hips to the heels. Relax your shoulders, Balasana, child's pose. Hands by your knees, standing in your knees. Now let's step forward with your left foot. Move the right knee slightly back. Let's open the iliopsoas, but let's keep working and stretching the front of the chest and the shoulders. So let's bring the arms forward. And then open in T position. And sweep the arms forward, palms facing to each other. Exhale, open the arms in T position. Keep moving the pelvis and the hips front. Guide the arms forward. And exhale, open, guide the arms, shoulders back. One more time. And bring the arms forward and back. And this time, bring the arms down and behind you. Interlace the fingers, slide the palms down, straighten the elbows, and open the pec muscles. Stretch the front of the chest and the shoulders. And keep working on the right hip flexor. And then lower the hands down, straighten the leg, move the hips back, chin to the chest, holding position. Flex your left knee, bring the left knee to meet your right knee, and let's change legs. Now the right leg goes forward, 90-degree angle, knee over to the ankle, and the left knee slightly back. So lift the chest, pelvis moving to the front of the mat, and then bring the arms forward, palms facing to each other, and inhale to open, exhale to close. Inhale to open, exhale to close. Inhale to open. Exhale to close. Inhale to open. Bring the arms down and behind you. Interlace the fingers. Let's go deeper in opening the pec muscles, opening the front of the shoulders. Breathe as you move the pelvis and the hips to the front. Working now also in stretching the hip flexor on the left side. And release, hands down, straighten the legs, move the hips back, chin to your chest. Flex your right knee, tuck the toes under. We're going to come into downward dog. So lift the knee into high lunge and find your way with the right foot to have both feet wide as your hips, wrist wide as your shoulders, chin to your chest, heels towards the floor. Take a deep inhale. Lower the knees down to tabletop position. Keep the toes tucked. Now press downward dog. Chin in, shoulders back and down, heels towards the floor. Inhale. Exhale, knees down, tabletop. Keep the both toes tucked. One more time. Inhale, press, downward dog. Chin to your chest, heels towards the floor. Keep the breath flowing. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, knees down, top of the foot flat, move the hips to child's pose. Bring the arms down by your side as you relax the shoulders and the elbows towards the floor. Take a moment there. Relaxing the upper spine, the shoulders. And slowly lift the head, lift the chest. Let's come to sitting on top of our yoga mat. Let's work a little more with arm strength. So have your feet wide as your hips. Place the hands under the shoulders with the fingertips facing to the front. Knees are bent. And we're going to press the palms to encourage to lift the pelvis, the hips into reverse tabletop. Now lower the sits bones down, flex the elbows, relax the shoulders and the arms. Now press, straighten the arms and lift the pelvis, look up. Exhale, flex the elbows, relax down. Inhale, press with the palms, engage and lift to look up. Move the pelvis up, the hips, the glutes are engaged. Exhale, flex the elbows, release it down. Couple more rounds. Strengthening the triceps, same time opening the chest. Inhale, activate those muscles of your legs to lift the pelvis and the torso. Flex the elbows and release. One more. Inhale, straighten and lift. And then slowly release it down. Now open the knees wide, shoulders and feet together. Relax the arms forward, round the spine. Take a moment. Use your breath, stretch and release your shoulders, wrists, hands. And slowly return back through center. Now guide the thighs and the knees together. Farmer's pose, stretch the upper spine, take a moment. And slowly lift the chest. Okay, let's come seated position. We're going to bring the left foot in and the right leg forward. So from here, we're going to place your left hand on top of your outside, not on top of, outside of your right knee, right hand behind you. Lift the chest and then rotate slowly to the right. So your right leg is straight, your left knee is bent. You are twisting to the right, and it's not a deep twist, so be gentle here. Take a deep inhale, and then slowly rotate back through center. Now lower both hands below the knee, flex the elbows, release the spine towards the right thigh. Take a moment. Use your breath. Inhale, lift the head, lift the chest. Now, when the rotation is going to be deeper to this side. Right hand to your left knee, left hand behind you. Lift the chest and then look over to your left shoulder. Keep both hips rooted down. Take a deep inhale. And exhale and do the rotations, hands below your knees, flex the elbows, fall forward, Janu Sirsasana, head to knee pose. Inhale, lift the head, lift the chest. Guide the left knee up and cross it over your right leg. Hug your left knee with your right arm, lift the chest, left arm goes out, behind you, look over to your left shoulder. Twisting again from the waist up. Take a deep inhale. Exhale and do the twist, come back through center. Rotating to the right, left hand goes down to your left foot, right hand behind you. Lift the chest, exhale, look over to your right shoulder. Take a deep inhale. Exhale back through center. Extend your left leg next to your right leg and Paschimottanasana. Extend the arms overhead. Pull the belly in and from the waist, fall forward. Bring the hands wherever you can touch. Relax your neck. Stretch the back line of the spine of the legs. Breathing in and out. And inhale back up. Neutral spine. Keep your left leg straight. Right foot comes in. Right hand goes outside of your left knee. Left hand behind you. Lift the chest and look over to left shoulder. Inhale. And exhale, return back through center. Hands below your knees. Relax your elbows, soften the chest over to your left leg. Chin in and breathe. Inhale, lift the head, lift the chest, rotating to the right. Left hand comes to your right knee, right hand behind you. Lift the chest and then look over to right shoulder. Take a deep inhale, head back through center, and do the twist. Right knee comes up, cross it over your left leg, hug your right knee with your left arm. Right arm goes up and exhale behind you, twist to the right, look over to your right shoulder. Inhale back through center and rotate to the opposite side. Right hand goes down on your right foot, left hand behind you, spine nice and long, look over to your left shoulder. Inhale, head back through center, return the spine to neutral, extend the leg, Paschimottanasana, arms overhead, nice long spine, and then release your chest over to your thigh, chin in. Inhale, lift the head, lift the chest, bend the knees, bring the hands behind you. Let's do some windshield wiper movement to mobilize the hips. And let's come to the front of the mat. With the feet wide as your hips, we're going to find our way slowly down towards the floor. So engage the core, round the spine, bring the hands to your knees, straighten the elbows. One vertebra at a time, we're going to lay the spine slowly towards the floor. Maybe you need to protect your neck, your head. Place the blanket again. Make sure your chin is pointing towards the chest and not up to the sky. Place the heels under the knees. Take a moment with the hands down to your belly. Elbows relaxed, shoulders soft. And just concentrate back on the breath. And then from here, so we have both heels in the same even. Now we're going to slide the left foot slightly forward. It's going to be an asymmetrical bridge pose. Keep the hands down by your side with the palms towards the floor for support. And we're going to pick up the pelvis, lower back, middle back, high into the bridge. And then slowly down. Inhale, lift. And exhale down. Inhale up and down. Inhale, lift and down. One more. Inhale up and down. Now cross your left leg over to your right. Adjust your right foot, and we're going to come into bridge pose with the left leg on top of your right leg. Chin to the chest. Inhale, lift and down. Up and down. Inhale, lift, down. One more. Up, down. Hug the left thigh into the chest. Rotate the left thigh, the left hip in one direction. Going into the opposite direction. And release the left foot under your left knee. Left heel under your left knee. Now slide the right foot few inches in the front, asymmetrical bridge pose. Hands to your thigh, chin to your chest. Here we go. Inhale, come high and down. Inhale, lift and down. Inhale, up, down, up, down. One more. Up and down. Now cross your right leg over to your left leg, asymmetrical bridge pose. So activate your left leg and inhale, lift your pelvis up into the bridge and down, up, down, up, down. One more. Up and down. Guide the right thigh into the chest, hug it, and make circles in one direction. Going into the opposite direction. And release the foot down. Now both heels under the knees. Now inhale, chin to the chest. Lift the pelvis into the bridge. Now stay high, heels up and down. Stay up, heels up and down. Heels up and down. One more. Up and down. Everything goes down. Feet off the floor, hand to your knees, and open those knees out. Big toes touching. Exhale, close. Inhale, open and close. Open and close. Now with both hands into the knees, rotate the hips in one direction. It's like you're giving yourself a massage. Going into the opposite direction. And slowly release it down. Now walk the feet together, open the knees out, hands to your belly, relax your hips, your glutes, your pelvis. Take a few round of breath here, Supta Baddha Konasana. Slowly bring the thighs and the knees together. Straighten your right leg towards the front and then place your left foot on top of your right thigh. With your right hand outside of your left knee and your left arm in a T position. Like we're going to twist to the right with exhale. So take a deep inhale and exhale. The left knee goes slightly to the right, twisting, holding position. And back through center. Extend your left leg, right knee bend. Place the right foot on top of your left thigh with your left hand outside of your right knee and the arm in T position. Take a deep inhale, exhale, twist to the left. And release. Right leg back through center. Lower the right foot down. Flex your left knee. Coming to bridge to adjust your spine. Lift the pelvis. Exhale all the way down towards the floor. Let's twist to the spine, lifting the feet off the mat, the floor. Take it, inhale and exhale. Bring both legs to the left. And then with your left hand,
Guide the right knee closer to your left knee. Right arm into position. Rotate the head towards your right shoulder. Concentrate on the breath. And release. Engage the core. Bring both legs back through the center. Exhale, twist to the right. Release. Engage the core. Inhale. Both legs back through center. Lower the feet down. Let's come to bridge pose to align your spine. Lift the pelvis. Exhale, lower it down towards the floor. Hug yourself. Stretch your lower back. Breathing in and out. Head off the mat. Forehead to your knees. Head down. Feet down. Straighten your right leg to the front. And then the left leg, reach with the fingertips, nice. Reaching fingertips against the toes, create space, breathe, breathe, breathe. Inhale and exhale, bend the knees, hug yourself, flatten your lower back, stretch, head off the mat, forehead to your knees. Head down, lower the feet down with the knees bent, walk the feet wide as your mat. Bring the arms into position. Windshield wiper the legs. Mobilize. Before we settle into our last pose, just move the head in the opposite direction of your legs. Back through center. Pick up the feet off the mat. Happy baby. Grab from the outside of the feet or outside of the leg. Make sure your lower back is flat on the mat. Again, lower the feet wide as the mat. Arms into position. Some windshield wiper movement here. Rocking the head in the opposite direction. Back through center, legs up to the sky, flex and point, flex and point, flex and point. Rotate your ankles one direction. And into the opposite direction. Bend the knees. Again, couple more windshield wiper. And now return back to center. Straighten the legs to both corners of your mat. Turn the feet out. Slide the arms, but keep the arms away from the body with the palms facing up. Chin slightly tucked in. Take a deep inhale. Side out, long exhale. Inhale. One more. You are now in your final pose, Shavasana, where you're allowing yourself, your body, your mind, in your breath, becoming softer and deeper.
Just allow the body to find space to release it down towards the mat. The front of the body feels open. In both sides, from the center of your heart, running from the center of your spine, you're allowing your body to release to the right and to the left. From the toes coming up, top of your feet, top of both legs, the hips, the abdomen, the rib cage, the entire length of the spine, going all the way to the cervical. Everything is releasing gently, gradually towards the floor. The back of your body is supporting you. It's holding you gently as you allow your body to release and melt down. Your entire head, your face, muscle of your face, skin, from the center, like you can draw a line from the crown chakra going all the way to the middle of your forehead, the bridge of your nose, the center of your lips, your chin. Your face is splitting in two. Each side is gently releasing to both sides. And again, the entire length of the back of the body is supporting you. You feel strong, you feel safe, you feel supported. You're letting yourself go into a deep, deep and sweet, relaxed. Very slowly, please begin to deepen the breath. Very slowly begin to bring movement to the body as you gently rock your head You wiggle your toes, your fingers, even make some rotation in your ankles and wrists. Gradually bringing awareness back to the physical body. And with your next inhale, the arms are coming overhead and you're reaching through the toes, finding space in between each vertebrae. Grow taller, breathe, welcome air. Take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, bend the knees, gently hug yourself and roll over to one side. And take a moment, don't rush, please. Just breathe there. And the head comes last, slowly, please. Let's all meet together as we sit comfortably in Sukhasana, easy pose, or any other pose where you can be relaxed at ease, but at the same time with an alert spine. Eyes closed. Let's take together this moment of stillness. Let's work on quieting the mind, using our own breath as for a way of our mind to focus on. The mind wanders, and we can bring focus to the mind as we notice the gentle movement of the breath, moving in and out, in and out, in and out. Guiding the hands to the heart center. Return your breath back to normal rate. And take the moment. Notice the body. Any changes in the body after this hour together? Be grateful to your body. That even with some limitations, sometimes our body still shows up for us. And notice the mind. And experience any difference between now and the beginning of this session. Be grateful to your mind, because it has the capacity of becoming still, focused, and clear. And be grateful to yourself for this hour of self-love and care. And I am thankful to all of you for being here today practicing yoga. Namaskaram. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you
you. Thank you.
for being here.
Bye.
I'll see you next Thursday. Today's Tuesday. Please take care of yourself, stay safe, and don't do the going into the air conditioning of the car in the heat of the like back and forth. Your chest.
Yeah, well, get better, my friend.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm going to get some meds now. Jean, thank you for the suggestion. You said it's Seeds, it's not a Towser company. It's at Seeds. Yeah, you're mute. Okay, but I took note. So I'm going to go get some for the coughing.
SIDS. She said SIDS. Feel better, Raquel.
Thank you. Take care. Bye.